bays, and they can get up to about 6 to 8 feet long. Where out there in the Gulf, their cousins can actually get up to about 1,000 pounds and 12 feet long.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here I find myself smack dab in the middle of Shark Week. It is July 23rd, it's a Wednesday, and I'm on Florida's Emerald Coast, and I thought it was a perfect time to revisit chasing American monsters, and perhaps we would go over something that I found intriguing here in Florida. So there's something called the St. Augustine monster, and it's an interesting story. It's not very long. The St. Augustine monster. In 1896, beachgoers at St. Augustine found something hideous on the sand, a corpse. The unidentifiable mess of a creature quickly called the St. Augustine monster was an 18 by 10 foot blob that smelled worse than the skunk ape. Scientists declared this beast, most probably from the deepest depths of the ocean, to be a giant octopus or squid, you know, a kraken. This is the first verified occurrence of a globster, an unidentified organic mass that washes up on the seashore, according to Smithsonian Institution archives. Although modern analysis of the monster in 1995 show it may be the remains of a sperm whale, no one knows for sure what the St. Augustine monster was. It may be Cthulhu. Now it's just a short, sweet story from 1896, the first sighting of the St. Augustine monster. And I just want to share that with you really quickly while I was here, and also share a real life story. So yesterday I was out doing a little bit of free diving, and I came into contact with a jellyfish. The jellyfish decided to give me a hug right around the neck here and along the shoulder, and that was quite fun. It was my first experience with having a jellyfish wrap around my neck. And while I'm talking about free diving and snorkeling and stuff, I also wanted to give a shout out to this Benchmade 112. It's a dive knife. It's made from N680 steel, and I know a lot of people are going to the more expensive MagnaCut steel, but this dive knife, along with its sheath, it's never steered me wrong. It's never rusted, and admittedly, I haven't used it a lot on this specific trip, but you can see the wear and tear along the blade. It's been used pretty extensively, and it's still pretty sharp, and I try not to use this strap cutter unless I need it. But the sheath and the 112 H2O fixed blade, it's a pretty good option for you if you don't want to spend all that money on MagnaCut. And also the sheath is a lot better than what Benchmade is offering on their MagnaCut blades. So yeah, I got this for about half the price of their new water line from Benchmade. I went to see some dolphins. I might roll in some footage of that too. Yesterday we went on a dolphin watch. But what do you guys think about the St. Augustine monster from this Chasing American Monsters book? Do you think it was just the remains of a whale, or do you think it was some mysterious organic matter, some monster yet to be discovered?
Now these dolphins can get up to about 400 pounds here in the bays, and they can get up to about 6 to 8 feet long. Where out there in the Gulf, their cousins can actually get up to about 1,000 pounds and 12 feet long. There's actually a couple more right there.